What's up everybody, Scott Adam Gordon here from AndroidPIT.com, and today I want to talk to you about the next devices which are going to arrive in the Nexus series. This is the rumoured Nexus 5 2015 or Nexus 5 second generation, and what we also think will be like a sequel to the Nexus 6. Firstly, just to give you some background of where we're at currently with the Nexus series, the Nexus 5 was released towards the end of 2013. This was released by, or manufactured by LG, and it was the device that everybody loved. It had its problems for sure, the camera being one of them, also the battery life wasn't particularly great, but it's still like one of the best loved Android phones that's ever been released. Then Motorola made the Nexus 6 a year later, and so this is the latest smartphone in the series. This wasn't like the Nexus 5. It was bigger, it was a phablet, the 6-inch display, it was more expensive, and it was generally less well received than the Nexus 5. But now we think we might have a sequel to both the Nexus 5 and the Nexus 6 coming this year, and this is what I'm going to talk about. Okay, first up, and this is great news for fans of the Nexus 5 because we think LG is making a sequel to that device this year. This will be a 5.2-inch Nexus smartphone, similar to the original Nexus 5. Currently, we think it's codenamed the LG Angler. And this is probably going to be the sequel that people expected that the Nexus 6 would be, that it wasn't quite. So we're thinking a smaller smartphone and a more reasonably priced smartphone. Android Police has speculated that this device will come with a Snapdragon 808 processor and a 2,700 milliampere battery. One of our own sources at AndroidPIT has confirmed that LG is considering producing the device, and this was a number of weeks ago now, but we at least know that it's on LG's radar. So fingers crossed that we're going to see that sequel to the Nexus 5 that we always wanted. Next up, we've heard rumours of a Huawei-built Nexus device, and we think this is codenamed the Huawei Bullhead. Now, Huawei are known for building impressive phablets, and we had the Huawei Mate 7 last year, incredible phablet, and so we think their device will be more like the Nexus 6. We've heard it's going to come with a 5.7-inch display, a Snapdragon 810 processor, and a 3,500 milliampere battery. So this would be like the perfect complement to that LG made Nexus, the larger, slightly more expensive device. If you're wondering about the weird names, you might remember that the Nexus 6 was codenamed Shamu, and the Nexus 5 before that was codenamed Hammerhead. These Google code names are usually aquatic themed, and so that's why we think these names have been given to these future devices. Okay, so these are just rumors right now, but we think they're pretty credible. The Nexus 5 is no longer available in the Play Store. Google's going to need a new smartphone, a new flagship, to push sales of its Project Fi. If you don't know what that is, you can read about it. I'll put a link to it in the description below. And we know that Google likes to make two of everything. This is part of their business model. So here's hoping that we do see a couple of Nexus smartphones this year, and please, yes, a sequel to the Nexus 5 because we all love that. If you need more details on the Nexus 5 2015, I'll put a link to that article in the description below. Keep it at AndroidPIT.com for anything else. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Cheers.